Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's another exciting episode for the Homies podcast. How's everybody doing tonight, Jake? How you doing?
I'm going. I'm here. It's good to be here. Love being here. As always, I like to be here every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing it for the homies. I hope everyone out there watching is doing well. Phantom, I hope you are doing well also. It's been a tough week, but another week we keep on going. And I'm going to toss it over to this guy. Hey, I got it right the first time. This guy, Ebola. How are you, sir?
I'm alive, so that's better than nothing.
So we got we got a lot to talk about. But I do want to drop some. I want to drop some stuff. So Nishi will be dropping some links. I am going to be up on Basket's channel tomorrow night at 8:00. So I get to hang out with their crew over there tomorrow night, 8:00 Eastern. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about TwitchCon, shall we? The big story of the week.
As we must, I suppose. That's all everyone's been talking about.
I'll pull up just the article talking about the backlash first, then we'll.
So
Twitch faces.
What? Go ahead, Ebola. Go ahead, Ebola. You know the shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna read the article that Twitch faces backlash after popular streamer Imaru says she was assaulted at TwitchCon. Imaru blasted Twitch safety protocols, saying the event security staff didn't protect her. Multiple women streamers had expressed fears about their safety at TwitchCon. So basically what happened, someone apparently there was also a video of someone sneaking in even though the bar thing didn't work. So someone went.
Oh, they're just letting them walk in. They were just
they didn't care. The guy went up and tried to basically kiss her, and then her own staff that she basically pushed him out of the way, and he was allowed to walk free, but got a 30-day ban on Twitch. Which,
ooh,
yeah, the scary 30-day ban that means nothing.
Yeah, but like who cares about the
30-day ban? It's been a problem for years, but I guess this is the issue that people are starting to notice, that Twitch is actually a major problem.
I personally think the reason why, I mean, as people have been saying, this kind of stuff has been happening for years, is I think it's kind of a twofold thing. That's kind of, we've kind of hit ahead here, like in late 2025. One is Twitch is effectively under kind of new management, in the sense that they have a new CEO that's been serving all this year, part of last year, but all of this year thus far, that people like really, really, really dislike. And two, there have been a lot of prominent Twitch streamers or people who still stream on Twitch, but also now branch off, or who people used to formerly stream on Twitch and then now moved to other places, who are like respected and actually looked at as not paragons or anything, but as like not shitty human beings to their fellow man. And they're just like, don't go. Whatever you do, I implore you, please do not go to TwitchCon. Just under any circumstances.
Yeah, also what Sophie said is interesting. There's someone broke their back to make sure the foam pit was shallow.
Wait, because the foam pit
they broke their back.
Okay, so I know who that is. So the girl that hurt her back, she was a former porn star that left the industry, and she started Twitch streaming and stuff. And she literally was like messing around with that stuff, and she fucked her back up doing that shit. But I mean, also, what's this girl's name again? Ebola? Imaru. Yeah. So last year, Twitch banned her private security
for life.
Just one guy, by the way. Just one person.
Also for life.
Yeah, and also the other like female Twitch streamers, they wouldn't let them have their own personal protection.
Unreal.
And Ebola, I know we put the video over there. Show the video of what happened, because this is Oh man, this is
It's-
scary. I mean,
Yeah, give me a second. I can.
if anyone out there is, and I'm sure women can understand this as well, but I guess it's a little different for men, especially if you're a father or if you have sisters or maybe you have nieces or if or you're married, what have you.
Okay, here.
Ooh, it just hits, and you just someone else's private security. This is another.
I think that's her. I think that's her private security.
No. That's according to the article and according to her. That's not her private security. That's another Twitch streamer from like 3 people down. Like sprints over to break it up. It's somebody else's.
Yeah,
if this is true, this is fucked up. That the females couldn't have theirs, but the males could. That's messed up.
Why?
I would not be surprised if that was the case. Because, like, Twitch is known they don't really care about the female.
Which is like, look, Twitch, we know you might not necessarily want to admit it, but other than like a handful of guys on Twitch, the vast majority of your viewer base and the money that comes in for subscriptions and gifts and super chats and whatnot are going to female streamers. And also, I would just like to add, as somebody who bounced for like a tiny, like a sliver of time, basically, like barely 2 paychecks, that was one of the most light touch private security moves ever. Like literally just 2 hands fully extended, pushing the guy away, shoving him off, didn't even fall off his feet, just lost his balance. Like that is like the lowest level of separating someone in an antagonizing event who is like laid hands, So
I mean,
that guy
literally tried to kiss her.
Security guy, he grabbed her by her forearm. He's a foot taller and a man, so obviously he's stronger.
Yeah, he grabbed her by her shoulders
and stick his face.
She screamed because when something like that happens, of course you're gonna say have at least some noise come out.
Yeah, because you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
Although sadly, it seems as though maybe she should, which again, like, is just the worst thing to think, because Twitch is so incompetent that you would even have to think about, like, well, maybe they should have to think about what if this next person who comes in line, or doesn't even come in line, just like skips in between the line, just runs up to me and grabs me and tries to force himself on me in front of all these people.
I mean, don't forget what happened back in September. Do I need to remind everybody what happened at an event in September?
In North Carolina on a train?
Oh, no, I'm talking about Charlie. Charlie.
Oh.
That girl on the train, Charlie. Too. Yeah. Because the rumors went rampant. This dude might have had a knife, but was never proven.
That is also true.
They were
scary.
Confiscated.
Yeah, they claimed well, here's what they said. They threw them all away and said it was a bomb threat. And I'm like,
oh, come on.
If it's a bomb threat, why are you putting it in a trash can? Do you think the trash can's gonna hold the bomb?
Yeah, no shit.
It's gonna be great when the garbage trucks pick up all those bombs and drive them down the freeway and blow up, I don't know, hundreds of people, if they're actually bombs. Like, where's the fucking police? Where's the bomb squad?
Okay, for argument's sake, if it was a bomb threat, wouldn't the security people just can we check to make sure it's not a bomb real quick? But also, it would have been detected at the security line already if it was an actually
running.
There's really no security, Ebola. That was the problem, because I know I put it over there where they're showing that there's a clip of people so they have these little wristbands that you're supposed to click on a thing, and it's supposed to let you in if they're working. Yeah, they're working. And the thing was, they were showing that at least half of them were not fucking working, and because they were with other people, they just let them go right on through. There is no telling who could have gotten in there with what. And they wouldn't patting them down. They wouldn't checking them.
Yeah, this picture, this guy scanned it blinked red, and they just didn't care and just let him. Yeah, it's there.
Yep, just waved him through.
Like, for argument's sake, I guess you're like, okay, maybe it's not, maybe it's just glitching. But but it's something like this, an event like this, it's not like Walmart where something's not working and you just
Yeah,
this is an event. Wouldn't you want to go like to another place or double check to make sure this thing's on or authorized to go in? It's like,
absolutely.
oh, this isn't working. Let me check to make sure this is working or you're allowed to be in this area real quick.
Well, they
Just in
should have
case.
at the. Go ahead, Phantom.
Well, also you had to look. What was it? What early 2010s? There was that female YouTuber that one of her fucking fans walked up to her and I can't remember, he shot her or stabbed her to death at an
There was
event
one.
just
I
like
mean,
this,
a
just
few
like
weeks.
this.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, we had a South Korean streamer that got a fan went and I think stabbed her 7 times.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God! Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Nearly
I
killed her.
think last year a
Okay.
Japanese streamer also got either shot or stabbed as well.
Mm-hmm. Fans are crazy. Fans are fucking crazy.
And this was going to be largely my point.
They weren't even saying anything bad. I think one used up his debt or something to pay her, and and then he went and killed her.
Yeah, UK Gamer Ring has a great points. I know you guys might not watch tennis, but Steffi Graf got stabbed courtside. That was the thing that happened
We were talking about that last night.
Like,
we were talking about
oh
that last
gosh.
night. Yeah.
Like you just go over to sign some stuff, and someone just stretches out, and that's it.
Oh,
luckily,
she was sitting down. Her back was towards them. She got right. They went for her throat. Is what they did.
Like,
with her,
thankfully,
has a semi good. I mean, a good point that maybe their brain says all people are good people.
I think this could be true under other circumstances.
I think this is just a lack of security or even effort.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly a lack of effort.
Like, I don't think it's really political in itself. Probably someone's going to make it, but, by itself, it's not political. It's just like the security they didn't even have even an inch of effort to even try to make sure the security is actually good.
Yeah, and people are spending way too much time dunking on Twitch to make this a political thing as of yet, because someone almost certainly will eventually, even if it's like a year retrospective or something like that. But this gets to my larger point of this is this whole situation is whether through negligence, that is from stupidity or wanting to save money or what have you, is just a proverbial bomb waiting to go off. You have very little, if no, security for the convention site itself. You have banned members of your talent's private security, which sometimes means that's everybody they have for private security from attending events ever. So they have to stand there by themselves. You have these little wristband things, which probably have an RFID, and they walk by and they have to scan them in. And there's no redundancies for that. So the people who have staff shirts, those, highlight those high-vis green shirts, don't pull out something from their waist like a barcode scanner to like check it manually, if you will. So there's no redundancy there. And then eventually, because they're trying to meet a deadline of like, okay, we got to get everybody who's here behind me in like 2 minutes. So like, fuck it, just wave everyone through. Just forget it. Don't worry about scanning, just wave them through. And you have literally a convention built around a few hundred people, which probably there's a few dozen at the top that are the most cared about, air quotes, if you will, standing in a line with hundreds, if not maybe 1,000 per person, just there to see one person in an arena, again, for lack of a better term, that is built off of parasocial relationships, where there is a decent portion, because even like one person is too much, but there is a decent portion of people that are there in line because they are parasocially connected to this person in some way, shape, or form. And if you are over the age of 18 years old and you cannot foresee how there can be some serious issues with this whole scenario, I truly think that they must have pushed you through kindergarten through 7th grade and you just like skipped all the way to 8th grade because you have no idea of like how social systems form in an environment. You must be thick in the head. There's absolutely no way you wouldn't know this. This has to be negligence. This has to be.
Well, I mean, and also like we've seen the videos where the dude that runs Twitch, he was there. Literally, he was there. And then they double down, they triple down, they quadruple down. Like, oh, it's safe and safe. And what happens? Twitter fucking community note them saying, no, this event was not safe. It was not safe one bit.
The community note was hilarious because it addressed him line by line, so it repeated the same thing like 3 times in a row. The event is indeed not safer than it was yesterday. The event is indeed not safer than it was yesterday. And again, the event indeed is not safer than it was yesterday. Like, oh my gosh. Glorious internet win right there.
Is it this one?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. But the thing is, though, the only reason why people go to TwitchCon is for the female creators. It ain't because of the male creators. They want to meet the female creators.
Yeah, because they get to get close and get their little side hug in. They get to
touch. This is the thing about Twitch that this is what makes it dangerous because they allow these females to be on Twitch and be, the ASMR or the hot tub streamers or you
just
guys
lewd and lascivious.
Yeah,
in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, you gotta remember, it was last year when they had that whole nude fucking phase they went through. Yeah, well, not the new paint, but actually it was nude artist integrity bullshit, where they let females be on there, but they had to have the censor bar across their tits and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it was
like physical black bars that said something on it, like literally just taped it. Like, come on, guys, come on. Glad that was stamped out after, I don't know, they made a few tens of thousands of dollars from the trend.
But it's to the point where, like, I know there was like several other female Twitch streamers that like commented on this like from like a few years ago how dangerous it was. And from my understanding is next year there's already like a handful they're just not going to go to TwitchCon. They're just not going to go. I don't blame them.
One of them. Emery's one of them who came out and said, just I'm not going to go. Don't go. If you're a fan of somebody else, just don't go for them. Just don't go. Tectone was saying it. Asbin has been saying it up and down, left and right.
Been saying it basically for the entire year. Is just if you're a female streamer, don't go to TwitchCon.
Agreed. And if you're a woman generally, like, especially at a like very low security event where there's so many people, if you're thinking of going by yourself or even in pairs,
all right,
probably don't. Probably don't.
Well, I mean that's just the problem though. It's like we have seen too many times how obsessive fans can fucking be, especially towards female content creators. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've known that people have been killed multiple times because of obsessive fans. And this guy right here, if I remember right, wasn't it came out that he's been stalking her for like a long time now, and he should have never got the badge. He should have never got it.
I wouldn't be, if that is the case, I would not be surprised in the slightest. Not in the slightest would I be surprised.
It's disgusting. It's like we've had people like, I mean, let's give some examples. Before the internet, before Twitch, before anything, remember John Lennon? You remember what happened to John fucking Lennon?
Shot outside of his house.
Yeah, literally. I mean, literally, John Lennon walked out, signed the dude's an album for the dude. He goes to his studio, does a session, walks back to his home, and before he even gets to the front door, he's dead. Right there on the streets of New York. And then it's then that girl down in Florida, that YouTuber that was the singer and stuff, and she was at a meet and greet after her concert. Dude just walked up and just absolutely shot her, and it's like, don't you motherfuckers ever learn from your mistakes?
Like, I know this isn't probably the majority of fans, but the sad reality is there are these crazy fans that will probably go out and do these things. So,
and the thing is, you can. I don't like placing blame, but these content creators can need to take some blame from themselves on how they act and shit. Because I mean, look at Pokimane, right? For a long fucking time, Pokimane didn't let nobody know she had a fucking boyfriend, and she was doing these streams where she was like,
"Yeah, Imaru is not the one that should be blamed because she just plays games."
No,
she's one of the.
Doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
I agree with you.
Oh, I thought you were trying to disagree with me for a second.
No.
I got confused for a second. I mean, she's one of the, I guess you want to say, normal female streamers, because
Yeah, normal. Hey,
I know normal. I know normal is a stretch word to say, but
damn it, you brought him on. I gotta bring it back because I just took him out.
Oh, Wayfair, come on. You can say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Damn it, Ebola, what the fuck?
What did I do?
To be fair.
What did I do?
I don't know, man. Just here for the fun.
I blame AP.
It's all AP's fault.
It's all AP's fault.
I personally do not. I do not endorse the blaming of AP personally. So, I will hold that line.
We always do.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is like, if you look at like the history of Twitch, I mean, like you have like people like Alinity. I mean, Alinity like one of the biggest controversial female streamers on there. Everything from the incident with her dog, the incident with her cat, her like showing herself on stream, and and then you had like Amarath. I mean, same thing it happened to her too. It's like,
which one did the yeast thing?
That was Amarath.
Amarath did the yeast thing. Which women cannot produce enough yeast to create beer. I'm sorry, Vagabond. It will not work. It would take 1,000 women to produce enough yeast, and then we still could not do it.
Let's be honest, though. Vagabond would want it to be feet yeast, if it was such a thing.
No, this was vagina yeast that she was going to use.
Okay.
Well, and also you got to look at Belle Delphine. She's writing that book too, until she got
selling
banned.
her water, her bath water.
Then all these female streamers did the whole green screen meta to see how far they could push it before it got hit.
Yeah.
So I mean that's partly them and also Twitch, because Twitch didn't enforce it from the get go. They let that thing kind of
it made them money. It made them money.
I mean, it made them money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's making us money. We don't care until it got actually bad. They're like, okay.
Well, also you have to think back in the day on YouTube, it used to be that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Up until I would say probably around the first Adpocalypse, because of PewDiePie, you've seen 13? A lot of these female YouTubers go to Twitch because it was more free for them to do wherever the fuck they want.
Right.
Yeah.
and it's like,
it's just
now
it's
there's
like, look, if you don't have the lady balls to go do porn, okay, I'm not going to respect you
lady balls
anymore, okay, but like at least like just fucking go for it, okay. Don't do this handsy pansy, dancing around. Ooh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Ooh, we're kind of walking a gray line here.
It's like
no,
it's like
just either go do it or fuck
it's
off.
like borderline, but not all the way.
well,
Yeah, and
well,
that's
also,
the problem with
also
half-assing
you
the
have
job.
also you have to look at it this way. Like, I think like Amarath was the first female Twitch streamer to actually open up OnlyFans, and then the floodgates went open with Lindy was next, and like I think like a few more have gone after that. It's like, you guys are asking for fucking trouble, and they're also doing these. They're doing Cameo, where you would pay to do like they would do like little.
I haven't heard of Cameo in a while because that used to be actors only.
They still do it. They still do it.
I mean, yeah, but I just haven't heard it. It was because when it originally came out, I thought it was just an actors only thing.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, the people they pushed and like the people you saw, like who you could get a cameo video from, were like big names.
It was, it was originally the bigger
anyone
actors.
can create a cameo. Like
yeah,
I could go cameo.
Yeah, just the most known were like high actors. On
Yeah,
it.
you go in there now, and the majority is influencers and content creators more than it is the actors at this point.
Yeah, and like some of the female ones that do OnlyFans, they do them like topless and shit like that, and you wonder why you have weirdos like this going after them.
My question is this: is it Dan Clancy the problem, or is it something higher up on it in Amazon, or is Amazon even care? Like,
I think it's him
because there's a video of him like touch. I don't know.
Well, I know that, but why is Amazon allowing this to happen? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be somebody at Amazon that.
I feel like Amazon, when they acquired Twitch, they're like, this thing prints money, and there's going to be controversy here and there, but whatever. It's far enough down the chain that we put somebody in charge of it, and we just let it ride, basically. Mm-hmm. And when shit pops off, and then it's handled then and there, and that's that. And Amazon just kind of. Amazon has big. Honestly, if you think about it from like a guy who's like the second wealthiest man in the world perspective, they have a bigger thing to worry about. When like earlier this week, half of Amazon Web Services went down, like half the internet just like disappeared for hours. Like that is insane. That's way more money than like Twitch going down for a few hours. Like infinitely more.
Well, also you have to think. You also have to think Twitch makes Amazon close to $1 billion a year in revenue alone,
which is a lot of money, but it's not a lot for Amazon.
It is probably 10% of what Amazon makes just from their website.
Of course. Mm-hmm. I mean, but the thing is like you also have to like people if they want to like do donations and shit. You got to. You had to be a verified account there. That means you had to have Amazon Prime just to even like send any money or anything on there. So I mean, they're making their money off this shit. It's like, I mean, just watching these clips because we were watching them the other night, and it was like you had a crowd of people just standing there, and there's usually just one person having to take care of 3 little nodes for people to scan it. Right. And they were overwhelmed. They didn't fucking care.
They were overwhelmed. They were younger ladies. Like, I didn't see one, like, jack dude over 6 feet tall. No. Like, period. It was just chicks in high-vis shirts. Like, this isn't security, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be, like, a chauvinist or something. But come on. It's not security.
Well, I mean, the guy that touched Amaru, like, he was a taller guy. He was a bigger guy. You think some little 5'5" woman's going to stop that? No.
And then there was a man who was about 6 inches shorter who just came out of the fucking wings like John Cena out of nowhere.
Her personal security, but he was also bigger, sidewise. So, I mean, dude, he had some muscle.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
He may not have been tall, but he had muscle. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. What woman security could have took that guy though?
Like the fact that you need to hire your own security to go to these events when their security isn't doing anything. It's just
they have the creator standing in front of a line. It's more like a group of whatever, like every 6 or 8 feet or whatever. They should have a dude just parade rest in the middle, like alternating between these creators. They should just be standing there. They'll be out of frame for the photos. Don't worry about it. We should just have a dude who has security, and he's just standing there, creator on either side, and each creator has security on either side.
100%, Jake. Have a presence.
Have a presence.
Usually,
all you need is to show a presence in a security setting. That's usually all you need.
We all see what happened when you have a female security force. It happened last year at a presidential event when somebody tried to take the head off the future president of the United States, and we had all those fucking women.
Yeah.
What? Remember the one couldn't even holster a fucking gun?
Yeah. Some of them weren't as tall as the man himself, which
no.
How are you gonna protect somebody from like 360-degree threats if you're not even as tall as the person? Get the fuck out of here.
They might have been wider than fucking Trump. They weren't.
I was
going to
say the same thing, Phantom. But they would have took a lower bullet, but not an upper bullet.
Well, the bullet would bounce off of them. They're so fucking fat. But
UK Gamer saying security has to be licensed in the UK. I know it has to be licensed here as well, but it's a great joke. It's a great time for me to give the old English or UK joke of you have to have a license for everything. You got a license for that. You got a license for your opinion there, UK Gamer?
Got a license
for your TV. That's what I think is crazy.
Dude, the BBC TV license and the commercials they ran in the 70s of the van, like we can detect if you have a TV in your house. It's like, no, they didn't. Come on. Oh man.
Now they have the technology because it's they run that shit through the internet and they got shit they can tell if you're not doing that shit. They know now, but not back then. Shit. But at the end of the day, my word of advice to like the female Twitch streamers, just skip TwitchCon. You're not safe there. You're not safe at all.
I feel at this point everyone's going to.
Yeah. And I feel like Phantom, in my opinion, if you're a male streamer, don't go. If you were thinking of going, don't go.
It's especially dangerous for the female streamers, but I think just in general, it's unsafe now.
Well, I mean, it's the old adage, say what you want, but if there's not beautiful females somewhere, most of the time men are not going to show up either.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's true. That's fair.
So
go ahead.
So Ebo, go ahead and make your point because I know Ebo's got a trailer he wants to show.
I was just gonna say the final thing about it. Like, I think the TwitchCon will not be around next year. I think they'll probably try to wait 2 or 3 years and then try to bring it back, and we'll see what happens then. But if they're smart, they're gonna take some time off from it.
Yeah, especially when it's not just female. It's not just female streamers. You also like VTubers as well.
Pissed off the community completely.
You got VTubers mad, which it's bad enough, but you like the Amaru thing and all the female streamers. You like basically throwing gifts away from the VTubers, especially the ones that they had, is not a good idea when they're one of the bigger ones. So this might be the end of TwitchCon, or for the foreseeable future, hopefully.
We can only hope and pray.
Yeah.
We can only hope and pray.
Yeah.
You know what? It would be fucking hilarious as hell that this time next year, fucking Kick be like, hey, we're gonna have
KitCon.
KitCon. KK.
Yeah.
Sponsored by KitKat.
Whoa.
KC. It's KC. KC KitCon.
Yeah.
That'd be funny as hell.
Have a trailer.
Yep.
I found this the other day.
Okay.
Shockingly enough, it's Korean. Laugh all you want.
I am shocked and chagrined. How dare they?
Yeah.
You gotta think fucking Korea and Japan and Russia and fucking China is actually putting out better product than we are.
Yeah. So I've not watched the trailer. So I mean, I've watched a few seconds, but I haven't watched the entire thing. So
Hopefully, it doesn't end up like Soul Leveling.
bro, what does that mean?
Us get demonetized.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It happens. You're
don't-
getting fired, Ebola.
Or not demonetized. You know what I mean.
Okay. Ghost of Mama Susan, please don't hurt me.
아, 할머니가 돌았나?
저기요, 아저씨.
내 생애 마지막 방역이다.
우리 대문을 쓸려가시면 큰일 나죠.
You got spy thriller.
신상방에게 소중한 재산이신데.
판물 갔어도 대원님 눈밖에 나면 골로 간다며?
열광하면서 두려워하는 전설. 혈혈 단신으로 28명을 수복해버렸다죠.
팔뚝 다 빠져버린 것 같은데 왜?
그러니까 내 눈앞에 뜨지 말고 오래 살고 싶으면 이제야 네 놈이 누군지 알겠네.
It actually looks pretty good.
Looks better than
크게 좀
ballerina.
무뎌 보이긴 하는데 그런데 아직 충분히 쓸만한 것 같아.
Oh, yeah. Really unforgiving. Say less.
너 원하는 게 뭐야?
평등한 파멸?
즐겨서 보자.
Yo, what a name! What a name!
Yeah, I was looking at the comments,
Yeah.
and they're basically like it's Korean version of John Wick.
I'll allow it.
Female Korean version of John Wick, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
it looks good though.
Plus 55 female Korean John Wick. I mean,
Yeah.
we're hitting all four quadrants, ladies and gentlemen. We're hitting the under 35s and the over 35s for both male and female. I'm here for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I looked. I just saw these. I'm like, oh, we don't really have a trailer. Might as well.
And here's the thing about girl bossing from the Korean side that like she knows martial arts.
Yes.
That it makes more
Mhm.
sense to me
And-
kicking
and
ass than it
also-
does.
Also, when
You
they
studied
do
the
it,
blade.
they do it where it makes sense.
God, I
Mhm.
hope so. God, I hope so. Because
I
nobody
mean,
suspects
that's
an old
the
lady.
studio that's doing it. Which,
Deception,
studio-
yeah, it looks like she's using
Mhm.
deception to get what she needs. So
Mhm.
from the trailer, anyway.
yeah, the studio that does it, the W Well Go. I think
I mean-
that's usually the Korean entertainment industry one that they use, or the movies.
Well, also, if you think about her first kill was a stealth kill. You know, that
Well,
was a
like 3 or
stealth
4 in
kill
there,
right
it looked like they were all
Yeah.
stealth kills until she's
Uh-huh.
doing shooting with a gun, which a gun makes
Uh-huh.
everyone equal.
there. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the great equalizer.
God made man,
So,
so called man them equal.
So, sticking with some Korean news.
Oh right.
So, a couple of big names are working with Netflix to bring some merchandise for our favorite fucking movie of the year, K-pop Demon Hunters. So Sophie posted some stuff last night. So Mattel and Hasbro are working on merchandise for the movie. And one of the things they're working on is a Monopoly game.
That's the
Dude,
go-to if you're Hasbro.
yeah.
to be fair.
K-pop Monopoly?
Yep.
How would that
Yep.
work?
Based on the movie.
I know that, but I mean, they only went to like 5 places.
Well,
I mean, you
I
could-
mean,
I mean,
I-
I could see it actually. You could do part of the board in the Deem World and part of it in South Korea.
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
like go to jail. It's like go to the demon realm. Don't pass
Or-
go.
yeah.
Don't collect shekels or some shit.
They could also do like the old other when they showed the old other Korean time periods. They could also put that in part of the board, like where Genie's from, the other trios time periods as well. They could put that part of the board.
Well,
mean,
my thing is, at least let one of the pieces be Derpy Tiger. At least let it be Derpy Tiger. At least one of them, for Christ's
Is that
sake.
get out of jail free? Get out of jail card.
Well, the
Derpy
figures, I
Tiger.
think the figures will be 100% easy. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of did they have that many places for a Monopoly game?
I do imagine Derpy Tiger might be a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, but just think of the all the pieces of it. It's like that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, I imagine.
And
How many pieces
go
are there? Usually 6 pieces.
yeah, 6 pieces.
I imagine 3 are obviously going to be the Huntrix, then probably Genu, the Bird, and Derpy.
You know, it would be kind of cool. Imagine a chess set that was the K-pop Demon
Oh,
Hunter.
yeah.
How would that work?
Dude.
You'd have the pawns.
Well, the pawns would be the demons on one side,
Yeah.
and then the pawns could be the fans on the other.
Okay, but then you have the Rook, the Bishop,
The Rook.
Horse, the Horse.
Rook.
I said Rook.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you could have like, hell, Genu could be the king, Rumi could be the queen.
Yeah.
You know,
You could just combine both the demon and the hunter side together as chess pieces.
but yeah, so there are some stuff over there if you want to pull up Ebola to show it.
Okay, yeah, I have the.
Yeah, so Sophie showed us last night this, like, they're making cakes of Derpy Tiger, and I'm like, if I ever get one of those things, that sucker would stay in my fucking freezer, would never be eaten.
Yeah, there's.
Oh my goodness gracious! That's you know what? If I opened up the box and it looked like that, I would genuinely be excited. I'd be like, wow, it actually looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, this is the more up close version of the cake. Jeez.
Well, we know we get to get Phantom for his birthday.
I wouldn't eat it though.
That's the problem.
Ooh, great forward
I mean,
drinks, Phantom. Get him something that's food, but you can't eat it. Ooh.
He'd put it in the freezer, freeze it like they do the first year of the wedding cake.
Yeah,
bro.
Well, I mean, for me, like t-shirt, like t-shirts, the hoodies. I mean, action figures. I mean, if this is true, which it looks like it is, and we know it's going back in theaters. It's supposed to start going back in theaters this coming up week for Halloween. Yep. And it's like, dude, I would love to have like a set of Huntrix and a set of the Sajo boys, and like, I mean, we've seen the AI generated like action figures that people were making, and if they could do it as good as that, shit, they can make money. This is how Netflix could make money off of this movie, legitly.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've seen that because originally we know that they didn't trust it for a 3-hour movie, which, hey, understandable. Your first movie, you're not sure if some people are going to watch a 3-hour long movie, so you condense it to 3.5. I mean, 1.5 hours. But then it does generic traction of attention, and you're like, okay, we can actually now start making products inspired by the movie.
I was about to ask this. I was like, why have they not made dolls yet? But I just read at the bottom of a thing here. Mattel, best known as the maker of Barbie, will lead the first wave with a K-pop Demon Hunter Huntrix 3 doll collector set. So Mattel's smart to get their money in there too.
Yep. Well, so I'm gonna address Basket, because Basket said this is a cash cow for Netflix. The thing though, it's legit. It is a legit cash cow because literally people are begging for this shit. They're begging for the stuff.
The thing is, it's a generic cash cow because it kind of like at first. I think the first few weeks people were just kind of like, oh, whatever. Then once they started watching, they're like, oh, okay, this is actually good.
I see what you're saying.
It's like
word of
studios
mouth.
not thinking exactly. That's what I was about to say. Studios are not thinking word of mouth will get everything sold.
And you got to think next year they're going to get nominated for Academy Awards for this shit. I mean, they will. They are.
They will, unless or
The
else
Academy does some fuck shit.
Yeah, unless the Academy tries something to avoid.
I
avoiding
feel like
getting
they'll give them like animation, all the animation ones, but they won't give them
And
any like
music.
mainstream
They'll give them the music. They'll give them
music.
music.
That's fine, but I mean like they won't get like best voice.
Animation, or
Do they voice act? Is that a thing now in there?
Voice act?
They do.
So they make it. They make it
probably
best
the
art.
singing, the singing plus music and the animation, probably, if they had to give it something.
Well, you gotta remember, like was it last week? The girls that sung the songs for Huntrix was on the
Jimmy
Tonight
Fallon
Show
show.
with Jimmy Fallon,
Oh, really?
and it was the #1 viewed episode. He had was it almost 20 million people watching just that
Live?
performance alone.
Let me check.
Close to it. It's like, and
Bro.
the lead
Jeez.
singer, she was like dealing with bronchitis, and she still went out there and hit.
It is at 25 million views.
Yep.
In only 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
That right there don't show us popular. I don't know what does.
Well, and you guys still think their music are still at the top of the Billboard charts.
Yeah,
Is it
the
really?
thing is they all sang lower because of her
Nearly
bronchitis
4 months.
And
For 4 months,
Has it
Golden
been
has been #1. It might drop. Taylor Swift knocked it out for what was it? A few days, and then Golden went right back to the
Golden
top.
is
it's like,
Golden
it's
is
been knocked
still
down
number
because
3.
of Taylor Swift, but then it went right back up like a few days later.
Yep, Golden is still number 3. It's only below 2 of Taylor's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs on here. So
Oh, you mean
Someone
the new
I saw a meme-
MAGA Taylor that everybody's scared of now?
I saw a meme that someone made Taylor Swift Gima from K-pop Demon Hunters.
nah.
I believe it. I believe it.
I was like, that's funny, but that's also wrong.
Well, who would you cast in a live action?
I wouldn't make one.
I would actually think that. So like the most of the voice actors actually had done like live action K-pop dramas. They could actually play their own characters if they wanted to.
If I
could.
was going to, I would suggest make it Korean based. If you're going to live action, make it made by Koreans.
Dude,
it's
literally you have the cast. Just cast the people that did the voice acting. Just let them play the live action versions of their characters.
That's the sole reason that's the only reason I trust this Solo Leveling live action is because it's going to be made by Korean directors and cast Korean. So if it was anything else, I would not trust that live action.
Has there been a live action to anime that's been worth seeing though?
Alice in Borderlands and One Piece are the only 2.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about One Piece.
And the Japanese, also the Rurouni Kenshin, and the Japanese version of Death Note, not the American, but the Japanese
one. Right?
I was about to say, Death Note.
I also had to say the 3 Full Metal Alchemist ones were pretty good too.
The few clips I saw of Full Metal Alchemist live action looked decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to check them out then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're actually pretty
more
good.
There's more than recent times. There's more good live action anime ones that there used to be.
What up, Nagranol?
It used to be would be bad.
Okay. Now the Bleach. Now I can say I seen the Bleach live action one. It was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty decent. They just never followed it up.
And we don't talk about the American Death Note.
No, we don't.
Unless you're Ryan Kendall, then he likes it.
What?
You gotta think they had William Dafoe do the voice of. Yeah, he did the voice of the creature that runs around with light.
The demon.
Yeah.
Also, has a live action adaptation ever missed the core of its main protagonist more than the live action
the live
Death Note,
action
where they just
American.
in live action they just made him like this emo guy. It's like just totally missed the point of the anime.
Well, Jake,
Totally
don't
missed the point
forget.
of Light Yagami. Totally missed the
I
point.
mean, if you want to go live action to or live anime to live action, Disney has missed the mark 8-9 times now.
Well, also in the Bleach live action, dude, the live action Bleach, instead of it being like two white guys fighting each other, the one that's supposed to be like working for the cops, they made him an emo black kid.
What was the last good live action Disney movie adaptation they made?
That's
the
a hard
last
one.
good one.
Yeah, was it Aladdin?
Aladdin would probably be the closest, yeah, for me.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I gave up
Aladdin made $1 billion,
after
right?
I gave up after Mulan because that thing was so forgettable.
Well, no, Maleficent movies.
That was before. That was before, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even the Mulan movie was bad. It's just it was so forgettable, which I think is worse.
Shout out to UK Gamer for recommending live action 101 Dalmatians, because
talking
I
about the-
loved that
are we
movie as a
talking
kid. I still love that. I
Well,
still love that movie.
That was early
And Glenn
90s, though.
Close
As before
fucking
they
killed
become,
it.
yeah.
I know.
completely.
I'm just saying.
Well,
completely. Glenn Close was so good.
Glenn Close fucking killed it as Cruella de Vil.
No, they did like later on, like her origins with Emma Stone. Those are actually
that was-
pretty good too.
The Emma Stone one was honestly okay.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't worth the $30 extra early.
shit.
It wasn't worth paying $30 for early access.
I
enjoyed the Jungle Book, but a lot of
because
people
I think
didn't.
maybe Mulan was one they did Black Widow and the Emma Stone one where they did you could pay $30 for a month early.
Come on, guys! UK Gamer's favorite one was the most recent Jungle Book, where Mufasa won. That was his favorite one. He loved it.
Mufasa was in the Jungle Book? Really? Wow.
No, the Lion King Mufasa origins, where the white lions versus the other ones.
You mean the movie where that makes
Lions
the
Race War?
Yeah.
You mean the movie that makes
what up, Mo?
That makes the Narnia lion looks more
Avocados
accurate.
in the chat for Mo Zamboni. Let's get them avocados flowing.
It still surprised me that the 2019 Lion King and then compare the Narnia and the current Lion King, the Narnia lion looks better.
Dude,
Yeah, which is crazy.
So back in the 90s, they did their actually first not their technically their first attempt at the Jungle Book, but Disney did.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like during the 90s. And it was the guy that played in I can't think of his name, but he's Native American. And look, he looks Asian, but he's Native American, playing in the Jungle Book as an older Mowgli. That movie was actually pretty decent. But it's like Disney should just stick to animation. Their live action shit's just garbage.
I think
unless they come up with original stories.
The last one was probably Cinderella.
Did that do well? Like did it do very well?
2016, it did decent.
People say it's actually legitimately a pretty good movie.
It's enjoyable and it stays true to the story itself.
I will admit, at the time,
really,
I thought
describe the fairy godmother from the live action version, can't you? I want to see how true the story it is. Just describe what the fairy godmother looks like.
It's Helena Bonham Carter. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was bubbly. She was old, and she was treated with kindness. So then she took care of her. I mean,
the other one.
Well, I mean,
Amazon. Are you talking about the Amazon one?
Well, there was also the black one where
I've never seen
Whitney
that one.
Houston was the fairy godmother.
Yeah, that's okay though. I'll allow that. Whitney Houston deserved that.
The only ones I consider good is that one and Ever After. Ever After was a good adaptation.
At the time, I did think Beauty and the Beast was good until looking back, I'm like, okay, it's actually not that great.
It was okay. The songs were just kind of crap.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, she actually can't sing. And then I find out
she can.
And then I find out she Lily had it changed the dress because she didn't want it the way it's supposed to be worn in back then. I'm like, you're making a Beauty and the Beast movie. It's not your own private ball gown.
Yeah, it's literally an historical piece, or a historical piece rather.
But also, I mean, if you gotta think, Disney's got to the point where anything they fucking do, it's got the message bullshit in it. I mean, look at
100%.
Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast had it. Fucking, I mean, the Lion Kings had it. I mean,
Snow White.
I'm with Jeremy. I'm with Jeremy that the Lion King live action, the creatures had no soul.
No, because they had nothing in the face.
Well, they had to make them non-binary.
Thanks, John Favreau.
For the Homies podcast, do not condone what MKPU fan says.
Wait, I
endorse or condone.
I actually
we
have
actually
something.
endorse it. Never mind.
I actually have something.
I'll stay over here.
Oh no,
this guy.
Oh, he's got it saved. Okay.
Bro had a cock lock and ready to drop.
Once AP or MKPU fan posted that, I'm like, I'm downloading these instantly so I can use it later.
Oh, jeez.
That's a real endorsement, or lack thereof. What's the opposite of endorsement? Disavowalment. That's a real disavowalment, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we disavow.
I just like at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, I really just don't care about Disney. You give me classic Disney.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of back in the day. I was more of a fan of their live action shit back, like the 70s and the 80s and the early 90s.
Well, yeah,
and
Mary Poppins even was phenomenal
Mary
as a live action.
Song of the South.
And I think importantly, Camp You.
No,
Bob. You're mentioning Mary Poppins. Like, also importantly with Mary Poppins, it blazed a trail with filmmaking technology. Like it's something nobody had ever even thought to do before, and when people saw it, they were blown away.
Bang Bang.
Also, you gotta look at this. If it wasn't for Mary Poppins, we would have never had Who Framed Roger Rabbit. We would have never had that movie.
Well, there's a bunch of movies that mix animation and live action like that.
And Phantom, I agree with you. We never would have had a movie that would have killed Bob Hoskins 20 years before he actually left us, if not for Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
He nearly lost his fucking mind filming that movie.
He's such a great actor, though.
Oh, yeah. God rest him. God rest
Bob. Nothing will kill Bob Hoskins more than Super Mario, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that's what. But yeah, he was drunk on set the whole day.
The TV show?
Dude, no,
the movie. Have you never seen Super Mario
Bros? John Leguizamo famously drank before going on set.
Okay, I watched
the whole cast did
because they couldn't. Dude, you better believe Dennis Hopper was getting loaded out of his mind, just smoking.
I got an idea for an episode matinee with homies. We got to talk about Super Mario Brothers, the movie. We got to
100%.
Oh, right.
It's so bad. It's bad.
Herbie. I mean, Herbie had a really special someone in it, which I'm really happy about.
Well, the original Herbies were really good.
Well,
that's what he's talking about.
Most of them have been great.
Yeah, most of the
Flight Navigator doesn't get enough love. That was such a good.
Oh, movie. Another Disney film don't get enough love is Condor Man from the early '80s.
Jumps off the bridge. He wasn't smoking. It's a Disney movie, but
yeah.
I don't think I've seen it. Condor Man.
Yeah, dude. It's got like there's a scene in the movie where he's a comic book writer who gets roped in to go to Istanbul and talk to this female spy, and he's just he doesn't know what he's doing, and he literally becomes a spy, and he draws like all these different devices. There's this like truck that has like a supercar that's in it, and they like drop down into it, and they have this chase through the fucking Italy. Oh man, that movie is so fucking good. Hell, even on their Sunday nights, the Wonderful World of Disney. I mean, they had a movie called Earthstar Voyager that came out in the 80s, and it was a good movie. But Earth is dying, and they have a chance to send these kids out because they use kids because they would grow up as they go out to this faraway planet and come back. And it was actually a real good movie.
I remember that movie because it had Duncan Reynolds, which he was if y'all remember the older
Zorro.
days, Zorro from the Family Channel.
Yep. And it's like that was a good movie. And Swiss Family Robinson was a good movie.
I read the book too many times, so
I forgot Island at the Top of the World. Jess was wanting to see it because it has Vikings in it, where they use a blimp and they're trying to find like game, like they're like hunting, and they end up finding this up on top of the world. There's this like alcove in the middle of it is like a Viking settlement that hasn't been touched for thousands of years. It's a good movie.
I thought you were trying to insinuate something else with Jess being mentioned.
No, I'm not going to troll her. I'll die.
Wait, whoa. Specify. You'll die, or you will be killed, or like struck down by the hand of God? Like, what's going to happen?
All of the above.
All of the above. I'm usually scared. I mean, I've been. So I mean, literally, she's told me I can't make ABF look bad in memes anymore.
To be fair,
the Ring of Power.
She's our boss now.
I'll make
she is my boss. She's actually my boss. I mod for her. She is my boss.
Mod for her now.
So she'll beat him as a Disney fan. Well, she'll beat him with bed knobs and broomsticks.
Another good Disney movie. Another good. That's also another one that came out that was a mixture of live action and animation.
That's why I brought it up. Yet.
Yeah.
The one I remember from Disney, the Wild World of Disney, they showed all the time that made me love it over the years is The Rocketeer.
Oh, shout out to The Rocketeer. Joe Johnston directing The Rocketeer. Oh my God, The Rocketeer is so good.
So good.
I love The Rocketeer. I love The Rocketeer comic as well. Oh,
dude,
so
the music that was like that's like whenever we do the movie scores, that's my number one movie score is The Rocketeer. Just his theme alone. You know, where as you know, like when he runs up and he's holding the helmet, it's where all the funny guys from Germany show up and at the on top of that mountain mountain up there in Hollywood, and he picks up the fucking helmet and he runs up and everybody's like, "Look, it's the Rocketeer." He's got the helmet on, cocks the gun, launches up in the air. Man, I love that movie. Man.
I mean, it's James Horner, one of the greats. Of course, that's anything John Williams, anything James Horner, anything. I forgot his name. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman. Anything Danny Elfman, you know the music's going to be phenomenal.
You a big Oingo Boingo fan, M-Campion?
I'm not an Oingo Boingo fan, but I'm a fan of his when it comes to his score, his music. I love like scores and music.
Also, shout out Howard Shore. Howard Shore, also great.
Dude, there was
Danny
another
Elfman
movie.
do the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Weird Science is the only song I remember of Oingo Boingo.
But you know what though? There was another movie I forgot to mention when we were talking about movie soundtracks. The one for Never Ending Story.
Oh
yeah.
Phenomenal soundtrack.
It's
I
like
don't know if it had a great soundtrack, but that one song stays with everybody.
And you always thought it was a woman singing it till I actually saw the fucking video. I'm like, wait a minute, is that dude that does that?
It's Too Shy.
Too Shy? Yeah. I was like,
I forget his name.
The dude.
Well, it was him and a woman, so it was a woman, but it was also him.
Yeah. Well, he sounds like a fucking woman. What are you talking about?
He's probably either an alto or a baritone.
Artax. That
Me and
poor
mine.
horse. That poor horse.
But we got one more thing we got to talk about. We got to talk about some Power Ranger news.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about that, but
yeah, we can. So yeah, Disney's got control of Power Rangers again.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Okay.
Is that just a thing now, but to go between Saban and Hasbro?
Well, so so Saban brought Power. So at the end, Disney. So last Disney had it was Operation Overdrive. No, I mean it was RPM.
I mean, that was
which
still Hasbro,
RPM
though,
was
wasn't it?
actually no, it was Disney.
Oh, okay.
It was Disney, and they actually that they ended the series with RPM, and they waited like a couple years, and Saban brought it back with Samurai, and that was on Nickelodeon. And then he got rid to Hasbro, and it got to the point where Hasbro was like, "We don't want to make this shit anymore. Disney, you can have it." And they're rebooting the series, and guess what? They're rebooting from fucking Mighty Morphin instead of like
Good. They picked a good one.
No, they
I
should
like
not.
I
They
like
should.
Mighty Morphin Power
They
Rangers.
shouldn't be rebooting.
True,
Mighty
but they
Morphin.
tried that with
They
the
shouldn't
movie.
be rebooting it, but if they had to choose one to reboot, I'm just saying they chose one that was actually good. Which now that I'm saying it out loud is a terrible idea because
doesn't that make it
more
worse if they're
disappointed.
rebooting a good?
I
if they're
just
rebooting a good
came
one?
to the epiphany like mid sentence as I was saying it.
But
They
the
tried
thing
that
is,
with the movie.
So the
movie
thing was
okay at best.
Yeah, it's okay.
Actually, I like that movie as a kid. I like that movie.
So
No,
the
I'm talking
thing
about the
is,
new movie.
So
the anniversary one.
Oh, that
so
new one.
the most recent Power Rangers was Cosmic Fury, and they introduced the first lesbian Power Ranger couple in that series, and it was panned. Their 30th anniversary episode movie was panned by the fans because they were trying their best to get Jason David Frank to come back, and after they screwed him over so many times, he didn't want to do it. Amy Jo Johnson's like, no, if Jason David Frank's not going to be part of it, I'm not going to be part of it. Austin St. John was
he's the truck everybody hitched their wagon to.
Well, he was the face.
Like,
He's the face of Power Rangers.
Exactly.
For that anniversary, the focus was about Trini.
Trini's daughter, yeah.
It was a tribute to Trini that was the intent of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that was planned kind of before even he died.
Well, no, let's admit it. The point of the movie was to get David Yost and
Walter Jones.
Walter Jones a payday.
The plot was kind of to honor Trini, but yeah, they were kind of like, look at me thing in the movie.
Well, the thing was, so they had started the production. I think it was like a year before, Jason David Frank's suicide. And they went to him, and he was like, "You guys have fucked me over so many times." His little cameo in Ninja Steel was the official last time that he was Tommy Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to Bat and Sun, which that's a fiasco, which we'll probably talk about Matinee with the Homies. That whole fiasco about the Legend of White Dragon.
Yeah.
He was like, they offered him a bunch of fucking money. I mean, they were trying to offer him like hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, we need you. He's like, yeah, you need me. I don't need you.
Yeah, it's like after being basically screwed over multiple times, why would you go back?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Amy Jo Johnson just said, if Jason David Frank is not going to do this, why would I want to come back? And it's
why
like,
would you? Genuinely, why would you?
They just look at his money. He's like, we'll pay him enough money, they'll come back, and they don't realize that these people care about their characters.
And dude, the story was horrible.
Some people care.
So, but so I actually seen it because it's on. Somebody uploaded it to YouTube, so I got a chance to watch it. So this is like leads into Cosmic Fury, where so Billy is trying to bring Zordon back, and Zordon is dead. Everybody, he's literally dead, and he's trying to bring him back, and he ends up bringing Rita's evil spirit back, and it affects Alpha and becomes Robo Rita. It was fucking retarded. It was horrible.
I mean, they had such a great 4-part series between Mighty Morphin Zeo, Turbo,
Aliens.
and then Space Rangers. That was the Zordon saga. They didn't need to bring it back.
And the thing so in Dino Fury, which becomes Cosmic Fury, there's this alien, the Red Ranger, his name's Zato. And they're trying to make it where he becomes the new Zordon. He's literally Zordon from the past. He comes to the future, and he literally dies, sacrifices himself, and he's supposed to go back in time and become Zordon. I'm like,
that's how it works. You start over again, and then you grow up the whole way, and then you kill yourself to start over again. Great idea, guys. Great idea.
I hate fucking
waste.
Dude, I hate Power Rangers. Literally, it was like that last season. They had it like one of I think it's the female Green Ranger is lesbian, and it's like it wasn't subtle. Like at the end of Dino Fury, before it become Cosmic Fury, she's graduating, and the girl like runs up and kisses her on the second kiss on the Power Ranger series. Originally was Tommy and fucking Kimberly. Now it's these two chicks, and I'm like,
great.
And they ended up making her the Orange Ranger of the next fucking season. And those literally it was terrible. It was
okay. I know
awful.
This is controversial, Phantom, but how did you feel? Did you watch Operation Overdrive?
Operation Overdrive for me. So I remember watching the original Sentai, and there was issues with. I mean, Mac being spoilers. This is like
spoilers for something
like
that happened 35 years ago, guys.
20-something years ago. But there was. I mean, like I think my the biggest thing I had issues with was the crossover episode. You know, once a Ranger, always a Ranger. But it was good to see Johnny Young Bosch come back. But the show was okay. It strayed a lot.
I think a lot of people had problems with when they did introduce the Mercury Ranger.
I think like the Disney era. I think Jungle Fury and RPM are like my favorite of the of the Disney era.
I did like Operation Overdrive. I mean, I think that was after the original series, that was probably the second one I watched.
Hey, at least I'm not Kreese. At least I don't make fun of fucking Mystic Force. He always says
I like
Power Rangers with his
such a horrible theme song though.
Hey,
it was. Dude, that was dude. I actually loved that Magic and Power Rangers. That was actually, and you gotta think
Mystic Force.
The female White Ranger, she died like a few years after the show ended, and it was like that show was pretty I loved it.
I mean, they did things like that before, though. You go from Mighty Morphin being the Power Rangers are technology, whereas the rest of them, the bad guys were power, and then they switched that around for Zeo, where the Rangers were magical, and then
what was the ninja one called?
Ninja Steel.
Oh, Ninja Steel.
Horrible theme song. Horrible theme song.
I don't remember that one.
Listen to these guys go, man.
Ninja Steel. They you take a dump in the toilet. Ninja Steel. It was fucking, all it was Ninja Steel.
Oh.
The only thing bothering me about the new songs is when they start saying the names now. Terry, Carl.
Oh gosh.
Oh god. Yes.
Maria.
They started that with fucking Samurai. Antonio. No one fucking cares.
Fucking shout your color out. Don't shout your name.
Well, then it's like back in the day.
Steve.
What made Power Rangers so good were the crossovers, right? And then for a long time, Saban's like, we're not gonna do crossovers. And then it's like, probably the last best crossover was Ninja Steel, because you had Jason David Frank return with his master morpher, and he could like transform through his different.
That was a
Ranger
good
forms.
episode. Yeah.
Which is badass and sick and awesome.
R.I.P. to the goat, man.
R.I.P. to the goat.
His well, wait a minute. Next month will be what, 3 years? Next month.
Think.
3 years, yeah. It was
Has it
2022.
been 3? Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Kreese got his picture with Jason David Frank like 8 months before he died. It was like earlier in the year 2022.
Yeah.
We were, a bunch of us was in the G&G Discord, and we were talking when it
really
came out.
November 19th, 2022.
Well, was this with G? Was it the G&G or the GCA one?
G&G.
No, this would have to be G&G if it was 2022.
Right, it was the G&G one. I forgot when the GCA.
You gotta remember Phantom's the elder.
GCA was
at the time I talked to Phantom. I thought he was middle age, not dinosaur age.
I might be a half a century old. Fuck you, Ebola. Fuck you, Tampia.
Look, I just want to hear the story about how UK Gamer, how God handed the match to UK Gamer, and UK Gamer struck it on his shoe and then handed fire to Phantom X, and he created fire for the rest of us.
Oh yeah. So that's pretty much all we got to talk about tonight.
It was mostly a Twitch infested stream.
Yeah, Twitch infested. You can say infested. I agree.
Yeah, Twitch infested. Hopefully they go down.
A lot of people have moved to Kick because of that. Like Kick's a streamer, whatever you want to call it. Their base is now double what it was before.
Fucking look at fucking UK Gamer. He says, "God created man. I made God."
Oh, I didn't realize that's UK Gamer. I was like, I was looking for him in the chat the whole time. I did not realize his name.
He's got the Rangers logo. It's still the same Rangers Football Club logo.
Well, it's the @ thing with the Scottish old.
Yeah,
that's throwing me off.
Okay, so
YouTube does that. It's so bizarre when you
there's
have
a few
different
things.
handles.
There's a few things that I gotta plug right quick. So I will be on Basket's stream tomorrow night, 8:00 Eastern. So Nisha can start dropping that. Also, our friend of the channel, the future Mrs. Alec Baldwin's finger, hit 500 subscribers the other day. Now she needs to watch hours.
Let's go, baby.
I was actually going to use
her monetized,
but
so I'm hinting, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, to somebody we know. You know what to do to help that. Also, tomorrow night 9:00 Eastern, Campia. We damn, my damn voice damn cracked. Campia. We're gonna be watching something, aren't we not? What are we gonna be watching tomorrow night in Discord?
Well, tomorrow night we'll be watching to set up for our Sunday show, which is the Halloween episode. We're going to be watching Bela Lugosi's original Dracula, and possibly we might do a double feature with either Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 90s or maybe a Hammer film if people want to watch that.
Dude,
I've got the Hammer Dracula as well.
My wife's favorite movie.
I want to lead one. I want to lead one, man. I want to lead one. Don't matter.
There's only one.
The Hammer film.
Only one Hammer film.
Yeah.
There's Dracula with him as Dracula. Christopher Lee as Dracula.
He's done multiple of them. Yeah,
he's done so many of them. Well, he did.
He is, but there's only one that's actually Dracula. The rest are like a combination.
Crossovers.
Yes.
So, Ebola, what you got going on? Other than stringing along two women and one of them has multiple personalities.
Phantom.
What the fuck?
The For the Homies podcast do not condone or there you go.
Oh damn!
Do not condone or endorse the words of Phantom X.
All right, we're getting this again.
All right, you can get fired, Ebola. You dipshit.
He did what needed to be done.
All right, so I have obviously Anime with the Homies on Saturday. Then I have the Expression Hentai podcast with Vagabond on Sunday. Hopefully, it doesn't go weird. But I have my videos
Usually
Monday,
does.
Tuesday. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can make it less weird, but fail.
Well, there's always
Monday,
hope.
Tuesday I have my videos on whatever basically. Then Wednesday with Sophie, assuming she's around.
Date night.
Then Thursday afternoon, a few hours before this show, then this show as usual, and that's all I got.
Jake, what you got going on?
Well, as always, guys, I've been Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAKE. I'm a professional, though occasional voiceover actor, stroke artist. I'm a writer for hire, and I love video games and metal music, and we'll talk to anyone about them. You can find me all over the place on social media and Discord, because I have BIGGDOGG literally everywhere. I will be doing this, as always, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the homies, and, of course, Sundays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, matinee with the homies, where, as Phantom introduced, we will be discussing horror films in the lead up to Spoopy Day later in the week.
Campy. What you got going on other than fucking trolling my dumb ass?
the best
Full-time
part of my
job.
day. Well, I've got a matinee for the homies on Sundays is 1 o'clock, like Big Jug Jake said. Me, him, and Phantom, and a couple other people.
Big Jug. Big
Yeah,
Jug.
that's what I thought you
I
said.
said dog. I
Big
said dog.
Jug.
Must be that accent.
It's that southern accent, yeah. Even though I'm Irish born.
You're gonna go meet your king. Your king.
I also am still the Sugar Honey Iced Tea memer of our little group. I'd also just like to shout out Nishi for doing a great job today, being the mod for us here. Mod Lives Matter. Our resident
baby.
GCA gooner, Nishi. And you can find me on X, and you can find me on Criticlist. I've added that to my thing now, so my link tree. So other than that, yeah. Back to you, Phantom.
And so don't forget, everybody, I will be over there on Basket Show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. And then right after that, at 9 o'clock, we're going to be watching some horror flicks in the official For the Homies Discord. So we will see you guys there tomorrow night. And myself and Ebola and the rest of the crew will see you guys Saturday night with Anime with the Homies. If you guys are at SpaceCon, Kreese is out there right now, and hopefully
Working.
he doesn't have to deal with some weird fat dude coming up trying to like bother Ripple like he did last year. Also, shout out to Jess and ABF once again for their engagement. The future Mrs. Finger. And
that was my cat who just jumped in my lap.
and we'll see you guys tomorrow night in the Discord for the watch party. I am Phantom X. He's Liquid Ebola, Boom and Bob, Suns and Shadow, wherever he wants to go by today. Big Dog Jake and M can't be a fan, and we're the homies, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night,
Have a great
everybody.
night.
Let's stream nerds.
I almost exit the fucking StreamYards and not stop the stream. Jesus Christ.
We're not even.
Boomers in the chat. How many boomers before we go off live?
We're
How many
still
boomers before we
streaming.
go offline?
Boomer.
Too
How many
late.
boomers
Too
before we go
late.
offline?
I used it. Damn it. All right.